Hi y'all, welcome back to Two Old Goats and Some Chicks Homestead. Thanks for stopping by. Today I wanted to take a second and share with you a little experiment that I'm doing. I'm going to be making a fire ant killer as organically as I possibly can for the garden. And I'm going to be using orange oil, and the active ingredient in orange oil is D-limonene. D-limonene is extracted from citrus peels. It's one of nature's most common terpenes. It will kill the ants by destroying the wax coating around the ant's respiratory system, but it also can kill our earthworms, so we want to be careful with the way we apply it to the garden. We only want to apply it to the garden in a diluted solution. So I will only be applying it to the garden for the fire ant killer. It has other uses around the garden. It also has other uses around the household. So some people are sensitive to D-limonene, so please use caution if you use this. Wear some gloves if you're sensitive to citrus of any kind. So y'all, let's go ahead and get to this experiment. Okay, we're going to start mixing the recipe. We're going to start with the gallon of water, and we're going to add to it 1.5 ounces of orange oil. Okay, 1.5 ounces of the orange oil. Okay, and then we're going to add 3 ounces of dish liquid. Alright. Okay. We're going to add that. And then we're going to mix it well. Okay. Alright, and then we'll mix well. Alright, here it is all mixed up. So let's take this over to our ant mound. Okay, so here is one of the mounds that I have. It's in this pot. I don't know if you can see that, but it's all in this pot. Okay, and it's there. And to show you, there's an ant bed under here. See? So we're going to treat this bed and come back later and check on it. Okay, so all we're supposed to have to do is saturate this, and I might have to go over this mound twice because it's so large. It fills the pot and everything. So let's go ahead and try to put it on the way we're supposed to. That was such a large bed, I decided to put a second gallon, or decided to go make another gallon. So I want to make sure this mound is gone. So I'm putting a second gallon on this to make sure that it is coated. I want to make sure that that bed is gone. Alright, I poured the whole thing in there. Alright, so we'll come back later and check this mound. Okay, so out of curiosity, I want to know how it would work in the garden, if it would kill any plants. So we're going to check this catnip out that I have in a pot. Okay, it is covered with ants. See? Ant mound is in there. Okay, and it's all the way down here and over in this pot here. I think I can see a few of them, but let's see if we can just get them going here so you can see them. Okay, so they're in this pot as well. We're going to put it in here. Okay, so I have another gallon mixed up, and we're going to just put it all the way around and then go up on the mound. And we're going to come back later and check this to see if it kills this plant. And boy, was it in there. I can see the dirt just going down from the ants. And this pot had to be all ant mound there. So I missed some. I'm gonna go get another. I missed some, so I'm gonna go get another gallon. Okay, here's that second gallon I've got mixed up. Want to make sure these things are gone. So we're gonna continue to pour on this, and again, this one is to see if it actually will kill a plant. As you see, I am not being gentle with it. This pot was full of ants. Oh, see, I still missed some on this side too. So it is full of ants. Jeez, it's full. Make sure I soak this bed. Jeez, it's so many ants in here. So, alright, that's 2 gallons. We'll come back later. Let's see if we saturated it. Seems to be working. Okay, it's been about 7 hours since I put the orange oil mixture on this mound here. Okay, I really don't. Let's look, because I'm looking with you. I haven't looked. I don't see anything. Alright, looks like the chickens have been over here scratching. I see a couple of them. There is a pile of them dead right there. See, there are a few roamers out here. Okay, guys, here is the one with the catnip in it. Let's take a closer look. Again, this one's been about 7 hours. I do see a couple of ants in here. If you guys remember when I picked that up earlier, they was swarming. I don't see any. The plant looks okay still. So let's look down in there again. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, let's check under the pot now. Oh, it's rooted in. Gonna have to get this out of the ground, but I don't see anything. Okay, so I dug that root mass out of there in the pot. Okay, so I did pull the pot up, and I don't see any ants at the base on the ground. Okay, it's been 28 hours later. Let's check those pots. I'm not seeing any ants in there today. Okay, let's check underneath it. I see a grub. See one straggler, but for the most part, I see dead ones. I just see the dead ants. I'm not seeing any live ones over here. The orange oil doesn't seem to be bothering that grub. Okay, so here's that pot with catnip. Let's check it out. The catnip is very wilted. It's very wilted, but it's still alive. There's no ants, no visible signs of ants. Here, let's check this pot. They were swarming there yesterday. Alright, so this plant is wilted, so we're going to give it a chance. We're going to give it a few days and check back. Let's check underneath the pot. I'm not seeing any ants. Alright guys, we're going to wrap up this experiment here. I will do an update on if the catnip survives the orange oil. I'll do that update in about a week so you can see if it actually will survive the orange oil or if the orange oil will kill it. So we'll see that update in about a week. I hope this helped you make a decision on what to use in your garden for a fire ant killer. Till next time guys, happy homesteading.